Hey everyone, so today I'm doing a scribble challenge, but it's no ordinary scribble challenge because the scribble was not drawn by me, it was drawn by Valerie from the channel Carte. This is actually a collab where we made scribbles for each other, emailed them to each other, printed it off, and then we had to come up with something from the scribbles. So what I did was I decided to make some thumbnails to see what kind of a picture I could get from these scribbles. So I printed off several smaller versions of the scribbles on one page and flipped it around and drew on it just to see what I could come up with. And one of the first things I saw, I think it was the second one I drew if I remember correctly, was I saw a figure with a hood and a chin that would stick out. And once I saw that, I just could not unsee it. And so I tried drawing other things or just thinking of it different ways, but I couldn't unsee that. And initially I sketched out a guy because I thought maybe it could be a man because he's got like the chin sticking out, but it still felt overall feminine. I think just because the chin, even though it sticks out, it's still small. I still felt like it had a feminine look to it, I guess. So I did the witch lady, and it's weird because my last Copic drawing was Little Red Riding Hood, so the hood, and then the one before that was the old lady witch, so a witch, although it was mainly just like an old lady who I just called a witch. Really the only witchy thing about her was her cape and she had the long pointy nails, but this was kind of funny because I feel like it's almost merging my last two drawings, but a different color scheme. So before I get to talking more about the art, I just wanted to talk a bit more about Valerie, aka Art a la Carte. We've actually collabed in the past. We did that mermaid and fairy art where there's the mermaid underwater that she drew who's looking up, and then there's a fairy out of the water looking down at the mermaid, and that one's got to be 3 years old or so, at least 3 years old. Time flies, man, oh my god. But yeah, it's been so long since we've collabed, and she's actually also part of the YouTube Artist Collective, so if you watch all those YouTube Artist Collective videos, then you've probably seen her art before. And we also met up last summer for VidCon. We roomed together, we went to VidCon together in Disneyland, so yeah, she's just a super awesome person. She's super sweet. I love her videos. She puts out quite a few videos, and there's a wide variety of topics and art styles and things. Her stuff's just super awesome, and I really like her voice. I don't know, maybe that sounds creepy, but I just like listening to her talk. She's awesome. Her art videos are awesome, so be sure to check her out. Links will be down below to her channel and stuff. So now back to the art. Normally when people think of witches, they think of dark colors, especially purples, blues, blacks, but I kind of wanted to make it the opposite, especially since I just did a witch drawing and I did include some dark colors. Even though that one still was a little bit pastel, it still had a lot of darks. I wanted to brighten it up this time around. And so I decided to go with pastel pink, blue, and white. And then there's some yellow too for the beads and things. But, and even her hair, it's grayish, but I used warm grays, and they don't go too dark, because my initial image was maybe black hair, and then I was like, nah, I did Red Riding Hood with black hair, let's give the witch some lighter hair and keep the whole thing pastel. And then with the hood, that wasn't planned from the get-go. I knew it was going to be white, but I thought I was going to shade it, and as I was going, and I was kind of leaving the hood for last, I realized it looks really cool unshaded, because I see art like that sometimes where there's something in the art piece that's just a solid block of color or just solid white, whereas everything else is rendered, and it looks really cool. So I was looking at that and I was like, you know what, I should leave the hood uncolored because that actually looks really cool and adds to the brightness of it. I just think it's nice. I just like how it makes everything seem really white, especially because her skin was a light gray and then everything else was pastel. It just, I don't know, I liked that very simple look to it. Simple colors, simple way of coloring, I guess, by not coloring the hood. I just thought it was a cool idea. And then her eyes are the darkest thing in the picture, so it draws you in towards her eyes. And then I included a little star-shaped highlight just for fun, I felt like it was an interesting way to merge ugly witch but show her still being beautiful. You know, she has the protruding chin, she's got a mole, she's got the big hooked nose, but she's still beautiful. I don't know, that's what was going through my mind. It was just like, ugly witch, but not ugly. In terms of life updates, there's not a whole lot other than the fact that my wedding is just over a month away and my bachelorette party is this weekend. I'm recording this on Thursday and my sister actually just got in today. I have another friend coming in tomorrow. The rest of my friends are local, and oh, it's going to be a good time. I don't even know all the things we're doing because they're keeping the itinerary secret from me, but I'm just so excited. It's going to be a good time. loud trucks and things. There's a bunch of construction going on. That's gonna be my life for like the next however many years, making videos, because there's a bunch of construction going on across the street right now, but they're just tearing a building down, but then they're gonna build a big skyscraper there, and I'm like, oh, well that's gonna take you a while. I'm gonna have to deal with that in my videos for a long time. This guy though, this is just a garbage truck. Oh my god, on this side it says suffering, and the rest of the label is like rubbed off. It just says suffering. That's me right now. Anyway, I don't really have any other life updates, and I don't really have anything else to say about the art. So that's that. Don't forget to check out Valerie's channel, Art a la Carte. It is seriously awesome. Go check it out, okay? I told you have to do it, therefore you have to do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.